Yeah, I've been sitting here maybe 45 minutes, an hour. And my hawk friends showed up like 3 times now. So I keep sitting here hoping he's going to land on this tree somewhere close. Nice and comfortable in the forest here, away from people and stuff. And he was right up there. Then the hawks went by, so I started hawking at the hawks. Or calling at him, cooing, whatever the fuck you want to say. It's making hawk sounds. And then I saw him, man. He just went zoop right out of the tree, so he was really close. It's like a flock of robins up there. I think they're actually blue jays. But yeah, so as I'm sitting here, I'm just chilling. I felt like a thump on this log. And look how big this tree is. Okay. And that tree's connected to it, but even if it sways in the wind, it's not going to make a knock, like a thud on this. And then behind it is this other dead tree. Right? And then right here's, the end of it. You can see how big and thick that is. Even with it all dried out, like, it's going to take a lot to make this thing thud. And when I hit it with my hand, that's like nothing, right? So I felt the thud again. And then I had this feeling like, turn on your camera. Something supernatural is kicking this log. And then I thought, nah. So I ignored it. And then again, like, just sitting there chilling out. I thought, oh, maybe I should get ready to go. And literally, thud again. It was really like predominant this time. So I did exactly that. I went, what the freak? I'm trying to find out what's making the thud noise. And anything banging this, there's nothing that can bang it. So even underneath, like, the ground is like, you can hear it. It's not that solid, and it has a bounce to my foot. So if I were to dig under here, it'd be very easy to dig. So I imagine there's like a hollow from all the roots and everything all around here. So unless something is underneath banging on this thing, exactly where my butt is sitting, I can't explain it. And I'll get up and show you too. Like, look. That thing is solid. Me kicking it barely does anything. And behind me is like a little stream, a little tiny hill. The hill's about 5 feet. So you can tell, like, and all these roots, all these trees that are all close together here, alright? There's a hollow underneath this. There's definitely a hollow under here. So it could even be like a rabbit. A rabbit could beat the ground that hard, but you wouldn't think a rabbit. And see, it's not inside, that's solid. There's nothing in there. And even something under there, it would have to turn itself upside down to, like, boot it. But rabbits in the bush, you can hear them beating on the ground, and it sounds a lot louder than it is. You know? And then there's partridges, too. Sometimes a partridge, if you're really close to it, it'll beat its wings so loud that you'll feel it in your chest. It'll feel like something way bigger than what it is. Meanwhile, it's just a little tiny partridge. So, the loud thud and how I felt that thud, I mean, that's just weird. So that's why I thought I'd film this. I'll go home and take a look, see what shows up. But probably nothing, man. It's kind of unexplainable. Like, I've been sitting here pondering. And if it was like a thud on the ground, I would have felt it on my feet. It's not. It's like right on my butt, right where I'm sitting. And I've moved this thing and tried moving it, wiggling around, kicking it, like punching it, everything. It's not mimicking anything that I felt. Which is kind of cool, man. I'm comfortable with that. If something's making itself known. So I was just sitting there, literally, I said a prayer, chant, It was a little bit cloudy out. The sun started to come out after the prayer. Saw the hawk again. All the little animals. Started getting a nice, easy, peaceful feeling. And yeah, that's when I thought, okay, time to head home. Go eat something. And that's when the last thought hit. Right when I was getting ready to go. Interesting, eh? Anyways, peace. God bless. See if my hawk buddies are on. And I don't think it's my buddy, man. They were like a couple. There's like 4 of them. I think they took off for the winter. And the ones sticking around here are ones that maybe are being fed. And they have like nests on people's ledges or windows, so they feed them and, they stay around here all year round. And there's also geese that don't go south that stay down here, so they can eat naturally even if no one does feed them. Alright. Peace. God bless.